Um, I'm bugging. I don't even. It's okay, redhead. Like, you know, there's nothing we could do about it. I'm pretty sure after a few months, it'll be like everybody else who died. People just forget you and life goes on. I'm not trying to sound like. I know everybody doesn't do that, but I think the majority, including me, I'm guilty of that. I got friends and family who died in the past, and sad for a little while, and then you kind of forget. But I can't forget Willie because we got the same birthday, so my birthday will never be the same. But I got to start doing better. I got to be like Rav. Shout out to Rav. He's always there for his deceased family members. Even if it's once a year, go to the grave and take them some flowers or something. That's better than nothing. People literally go the rest of their life without visiting the gravesite, and that's me. I'm guilty. And I get it. People say you got to do for people while they're alive, but that's the way to just show that you cared. I don't know who really cares, though. That's why I always say, all I want to say is that they don't really care about us. That's how I feel. Even me, I wonder, do I really love people? Do I really care about people? I don't know. You know what they say, if you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody. Sometimes I feel like I don't love myself completely. I feel like I love myself more now than I was younger. But anyway, let's change that subject. I'm sorry. I started this live stream on some negative shit. How you been though, redhead? How's your mouth? How's your other? How's your health in general? I know you got some other issues. I forget. Forgive me. I got a bad memory. I got. I hate it. I don't even remember if I went live earlier this morning or was that yesterday. That's crazy. That's nuts. It might have been this morning. Yeah, I think it was this morning. Oh wow. Look at all those gray hairs popping out. You see that? Muchacho. They about to call me the Silver Fox soon. Silver Fox gang. Oh yeah, I just forget. It's alright though. My memory's gonna get better. I haven't been reading lately, but I'm gonna start reading. Getting more sleep. I just wish I knew how to take naps. I don't know how to relax my mind and just meditate. I'm always gotta be doing something, and this phone addiction is serious. But I know I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna control it. Because if I was able to control and beat other devices in my life, I know I could do it with a phone. You know. All right, we gonna be all right. BKM, what's up, man? How you doing? Mayumi was here earlier. I was asking for you. No doubt, redhead. I asked about you. Said you were busy. I told her to make sure she listens to you. You don't like repeating yourself. She started laughing. Yeah, I'm in Virginia, heading to Pennsylvania, and then I'm gonna go home for probably a few days. Then probably come out for like a week, and then go home for another week because I got a funeral and a wedding to go to this month. Yep. TDS in the house. Mr. Robot with no emotions. My man be out here calling people bots, but he's the real bots. He's the real bot because he has no emotions. He said he left his emotions on longitude 30. I don't remember the numbers. Yeah, I lost. Yeah, I lost my son last week. He passed. Wow, your son? Damn. Damn. That's not right. Yeah, that's sickening right there. Sorry, BKN. Wow, yeah, that's not normal, you know? Like when older people die, like you get sad, but it's like, hey, they lived their life, but parents ain't supposed to bury their kid, you know? Like my friend Willie, he died like at 46, I think. I, you know, getting old sucks because I knew old getting sucks, but when you add all this death on top, it makes it suck even more, you know? When you're young, like, people died once in a while, but it's like, bro, people just die every day. Somebody else is dying that I know almost. A lot of them are doing it to themselves, you know, and I kind of get mad at them. But a lot of people die on accidents too, you know? Some bullshit. Well, all I know is they wouldn't want us to be sad, you know. And I know you guys heard everything I'm saying. I heard other people say it, but you know, our loved ones, they don't want us to be sad when they die. They just want us to, I guess, learn from it and appreciate, you know, life more. Appreciate your friends and family, and everything's a lesson. And death should be a huge lesson for everybody. You know, it should bring people closer together. And not just for a month or two, because that's what happens. Not all the time, but people die, and then for a couple months, people say, yeah, we're going to be a better, closer family, and then that fades away. And nowadays, it's even worse with all this social media. Yeah, for real, TDS. Like, man, I don't want nobody to be sad when I die. No matter if I die tomorrow, like, celebrate my life. Jadakiss said that in one of his songs. I heard it the other day before Willie died. He said something like this. I probably butchered it a little bit. He said, how come we don't cry at birth and laugh at funerals? Something like that. I was like, you know, not laugh because a person died, but, you know, just celebrate, I guess. You know what I mean? Like it should be, like, you know, almost like it should be backwards. I don't know if that makes sense. It was definitely one of those lines that stuck out and had me thinking, though. I'm pretty sure there's different cultures and different countries that celebrate death differently, you know what I mean? People probably throw parties, and I know we had a funeral for a family member, and we ordered pizza to the funeral in the basement. People thought we were crazy. Like, yeah, everybody's hungry at the funeral. Like, why not order food right there? Like, people got to eat. Bunch of hungry little kids. No doubt, TDS. Yeah, for sure, Redhead. How old was your son, BKM? Had to be fairly young. Wow. $32. Yeah. It's the youngest I heard in a while. 30 motherfucking 2. It's just that we feel guilty and we have regrets when people die. That's the problem. And of course, we come up with that woulda, coulda, shoulda shit for sure. Like I didn't see Willie like in a while. I've been trucking and I don't drink no more. So I don't be hanging with the people that I should hang with as much. But like I've been telling my friends, like, yo, just because I don't drink doesn't mean I don't want to see y'all. Like we could go out to eat, and y'all could drink in front of me. I'm not like, oh man, you know what I mean, like struggling like that. Like nah. Yeah, I already told y'all my story. I wasn't even really an alcoholic. I was an alcoholic, but in a different form. It was just a gateway for me. Once I got drunk, a few hours later, got me into doing something else. And that something else I would never do unless I got drunk. I won't say that I never done it, but it was super rare. Maybe a few times. So, it was like a domino effect, But 3 years sober now, that's in the past. And, I don't need drugs and alcohol to have fun, bro. I just be chilling, That's why, like, as much shit as I talk about social media and I say it's an addiction, it's bad, it's eating our brain. There's a lot of good information out there you can learn, but like I like to say, it's a positive addiction. You know what I mean? I'd rather be on social media. I'd rather be addicted to a phone than addicted to freaking anything else because, it's not the same. It's the other shit will kill you and mess up your memory and all kinds of shit. I want to max life before the last glass empties because we never know how much sand is left on top of it. Some is 13 years, some is 108 years for sure. Alright, BKM, sorry for your loss. Take it easy. Sorry to read that, BKM. It isn't easy when they are sick and you have to watch them fade away. Oh, he's been sick. I didn't even see that comment. Oh. I don't know who this Clean 352 is, but hey, welcome to the stream. Forever young, I wanna be forever young. Do you wanna live forever and ever and ever? Chevy Addicts. Oh, so you must know RAV4 guy. If you're part of the car mafia, car mob or whatever. Where are you from? I think you're from Tennessee or something, if I remember correctly. Maybe you changed your name, I don't know. Or maybe you're from the UK too. I should have put my Do Not Disturb on when I went live. Florida, cool. I remember TDS taught me that. He's like, yeah, whenever you go live, just turn on your Do Not Disturb and then it won't mess it up. Sometimes I remember, sometimes I forget. Yeah, Florida's a nice state. I was supposed to move there with my kids and my kid's mother. That was like part of our plan. But, we ended up breaking up with her. So I'm stuck in New York for now, but not forever. I'm just waiting for baby Z. I hope I'm wrong and she never, she's already doing it. I'm not going to even lie. Like, she wants to see me and spend time with me, but she's going to be a teenager, once they're, she's going to have her own things going on in a few years, and then I'm just going to leave. Screw it. I'll go visit them in the summer. I'm going to get a job where I could take off like at least 2 months during the summer. rack up all my vacation time or something, or maybe get like a seasonal job, or I could buy my own truck. If I buy my own truck, I'll have as much freedom as I want. You know, some people buy their own truck for different reasons. Some people want to make more money. Those are the lucky ones that have good connections. And some people just want the freedom. Like I met this trucker where he works in the USA for 6 months to 9 months, and then he goes to the Philippines for 6 months, 3 months, or whatever. And I'm pretty sure he must be an owner op. I mean, you might be. It's gonna be hard to find a company who's gonna let you do something like that. But they have seasonal jobs out here. Some seasonal jobs would probably be like cement. You know, the guys who deliver cement, especially in New York. You know, like if you live in Florida and Cali, whatever, Texas, you could do that type of work all year. But I guess I could. I don't know, man. I'll figure it out. I just don't want to be in this freaking cold ass winters anymore in Buffalo. But at least this job takes me down south in this winter, so that helps. Yeah, Florida's beautiful. You're delivering snow? Yeah, I can't deliver snow, but I could do snow plow, but then that'll have me doing the opposite of what I want to do. I mean, I like working. I like staying busy. It's not like I wake up every day like I hate my job. I gotta work. Like, I be chilling. I be driving, cruising, listening to music, finding new restaurants. Today I found a delicious Asian restaurant, and I got some Mexican food right here for later. I'm ready for later. The Asian restaurant was a home run. Very, very good. I don't know what it was. Maybe Japanese, Chinese. It kind of looked and tasted like Korean, but it didn't say it on the menu or outside. I actually thought it was a steakhouse because it said Sayaka Steakhouse or something. So I didn't realize it was like an Asian word. So I walk in there and I see all these Asian employees. I'm like, oh shit. Like, oh shit, I am in an Asian restaurant. But it was good. Good service, good food. Hope I come back over here. And I got a Denny's right here at the truck stop. So I don't know if I want a cake. I'm either going to get like some cake and ice cream or some pancakes or some French toast. Not no crepes, whatever you call those things. We just had a debate about those things somewhere else, on a different platform before I went live. Those things suck. I might do pancakes. You think so? I'm not too crazy for Denny's to be honest. I think I think all diners, I don't really like their lunch and dinner. I do like breakfast, but if I'm in Buffalo, I'll go to like a Greek restaurant. I mean, Denny's ain't bad, but it's just, I don't know. I think I just had it too much growing up, maybe. Kind of got tired of it. Deliver Christmas supplies, but then I'm going to be looking the snow. Unless I deliver Christmas supplies somewhere else. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I don't eat bacon anymore. I'll eat like beef bacon, turkey bacon. I think they got something like that in there. They either have chicken sausages, turkey bacon, something. That sounds good, actually. Yeah, IHOP is good. Their pancakes are pretty good. They got like this chicken avocado sandwich. I had that before. That was really good. Man, y'all making me want to eat some of this Mexican food. I don't know if I want to go get some dessert now, or should I eat the food now, then get dessert? Maybe I should just eat a fruit. Yeah, maybe I'll just eat a fruit for now. Then I'll eat the Mexican food like in an hour or two. And then later on, before bed, get some sugar. But then the problem with eating all that sugar later is it's gonna have me like jittery. If I eat it too late, I get jittery in my bed. I'll be tossing and turning and shit. Can't stay still. You guys ever get jittery from like eating too much sugar or something? I heard somebody say something the other day in the other chat room, and I know people have been talking about this topic for a while, but some of the people were from America and some of them were from the UK, and the guy was like, you know, in the UK, not only in the UK, can y'all still hear me? All right, I'm gonna put the do not disturb on real quick. Hold on, give me a second, because they're gonna call back and mess it up. Okay, I'm back. So anyway, let me turn off this loud ass truck. So what they were talking about was how in the UK, and not only the other UK, but a lot of those countries that have like, I guess, free Medicare, medical, whatever, like, free healthcare, they focus more on everybody's health because they have, the government is paying for them if they get sick. Now over here in the States, we pay for our own health care, so it's almost like they want to get us sick, and they keep, giving us all these chemicals and steroids, and they're literally adding stuff to the food to make it more addicting. I was listening to a podcast about that, I don't know, a few months ago, and they just say it like it's normal. Like, yeah, these companies add, it's like it's legal drugs, bro. Shit makes no sense, man. Same thing with the doctors, right? It's like you go to the doctor and they want to prescribe you with medication for everything. And then people get hooked on these pills, and then they start, complaining. It's like, how don't y'all know that? Like these doctors get paid when they give you drugs. They get like a percent out of every pill, probably. I don't take medication. I don't even remember when the last time I took a Tylenol. Literally, like, I'm talking like 6 years ago. I barely get sick. I eat fairly healthy. I know y'all see me eat a lot of crap, but I take care of my health. I probably get like a common cold once a year or something. And I got a pretty strong immune system. And even if I'm in pain, sometimes I'm aching, my shoulders, my back, whatever, I just fight it out until it goes away. But yeah, like, even my kid's mother, she be giving my kids medication for stupid shit ever since they were young, and I don't like that because you're putting it in their brain, like you're taming them to think that they need medication for everything. So if you start giving kids, even Tylenol, whatever, 10, 11 years old, when they get older, they're going to start, oh, I need medicine. No, you don't need medicine. You need to eat healthy and take care of yourself, and then you don't need the drugs, And don't get me wrong, I know some people need medication regardless. There's some people out there who eat the healthiest food, sleep, have the best life, no stress, and they still end up catching diseases where they need some medication. I understand that. But I'm saying the majority of people, we do it to themselves. Me too. I don't want to sound like a hypocrite and act like I'm this super health nut, because I'm obviously overweight and, I got my flaws, but I try. And that's what I be wanting people to do. Like, yo, just try. Drink some water. Y'all see me, all I drink is water, literally all day, all night. You know what I mean? Like 98% of the time I'm drinking water. I eat produce every day. I eat nuts like this, organic, no salt. You know what I mean? Like, y'all be seeing my groceries. Like, I do okay. Do I got my days where I eat cake and ice cream and a bunch of bullshit? Yeah. I mean, I gotta have fun with something sometimes. But I treat food like my wreck. You know, some people drink alcohol and get high on the weekend. I'm like stuffing my face with like cake and ice cream on the weekends. That's my drug of choice. All right, let me catch up. Don't forget the like button. Yeah, you are good. It's not free. We pay for it via our taxes, but we do have stricter food laws for sure, no doubt. I'm about to take 2 of those and something a little stronger for my mouth. I need to avoid it. Yeah, it's understandable, Redhead, you know. I'm not trying to, like judge people, but hey, what's up, Redhead? I mean, Red Devil. No job, musical kill shot. Good to see you. I'll be live for 2 more minutes or so, 3 more minutes. It gets hot in this truck quick. Turn off that AC. Let me crack the windows at least. Hopefully no flies come here. They need to make these windows with like some screens or something. I bet you they got something I could order online. Shit's annoying. How come they didn't like, how come they don't make cars and trucks with screens in the windows? I bet you that's gonna come in the future. They're gonna have some type of window where like, you can lower the window and then the screen will stay up. They probably have some vehicles like that already. Yeah, I always do that, Red Devil, with some other, with Rav too, because y'all all start with R and y'all all from the UK. For shizzle, my nizzo. I gotta call my friend back in a couple minutes. Going bald too, yay. Love getting older and going bald and hair's turning gray and everybody dying and making it harder to lose weight and getting lazy and tired and yay, life is great. Oh, you feel like getting off of YouTube? Just have fun, man. I do YouTube for fun. All my social media is for fun, just to keep busy, connect with people. Like, I don't try to make no money from any platform. Do I want to make money? Of course. When I started YouTube, I was like, oh, I can make some money. But, I mean, whatever I make, I give away in super chats and shit like that, So, I just like to talk with you guys. I be bored out here, and I meet amazing people, Talk to y'all on live is fun. Eating in person sometimes. Yep. Yeah, buddy. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I see your beard is coming through nicely, Z. My beard is coming through nicely, too, although I am having mixed feelings about it because I fear I'll cut myself a lot when I shave. I just can't grow a goatee. Like, I can't get no hair right here. I just get like little baby hairs, like right around here. But I think when I get older, it's gonna connect because they're starting to get longer and then I trim them. But I don't know if I'm gonna like a goatee, but I might try it out in the future. If it ever grows in, maybe it'll never fully connect. It is what it is though. All right, Redhead. See you later. Bye, everybody. Thanks for visiting me.